Hello. My face looks a little bit thinner than yesterday. Yeah. Anyway, identity. Identity. Yeah. A lot of my problems seem to stem around identity. Identity. Like, what do I see myself as? What are my values? What are my preferences? Because when you have an identity, you want to live up to your identity, what you see yourself as. And sometimes failure to live up to your identity can cause you to feel depressed. So it's amazing how important it is. Some strange reason. Why is it so important? I'll talk about me because I don't know if I can talk about the human condition because I don't know. I don't feel confident to talk about that. But well, when it comes to identity, so to me, yeah, so having an identity, a sense of self, yeah, that's important. And not being able to live up to that self-conception, yeah, like I said, can cause grief. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. That's about it. That's the extent of my analysis, my realization, or my video. So I gotta go to this job agency tomorrow, and I'm like scared. I'm anxious. I'm stressed out about it. My appointment's at 12 o'clock, so I gotta catch a bus around 11. Man, I hate that. I don't know, I feel like my face looks a little bit fatter than it was. Okay, identity. Another thing about identity, I guess I could say is I feel like I'm trying way too hard to put myself into a box, put labels on myself. Maybe I shouldn't try so hard maybe I should not try so hard to label myself. And allow myself to just be, because this is, identity is like a personal thing. That's another thing about identity. It's very personal. It can be very personal. So, I don't have to get it right. I guess this is where I feel like I'm trying to get my identity right. I hope I have the correct. This is not like doing. Yeah, I guess that this is the difference here. This is not like science or whatever you're trying to, or philosophy, where you're trying to get at the truth. It seems like this identity, this personal, individual identity, is very. There's no really right answer to it, isn't it? It's like, I don't have to fit into a box, make sure I am the right I've got all my I've checked off all the boxes on the list or whatever. There's no right way or wrong way to do this personal identity thing. It's very subjective, very individualized. So yeah, that's another thing. Yeah, I kind of sort of realize it right now. There is no right way to be me or what I think I am. I think I can allow myself some leeway to just be myself and not feel like I have to be myself in the perfect way or the right way, because this is very personal. This is subjective. This is something that can develop, grow, morph, depending on circumstances and everything else. So identity is, that's what identity is: personal, subjective, individualized. There's no right way or wrong way to do it. I don't know if that's exactly entirely accurate. I guess there are types of people, like you can make generalizations. There are certain types of people who are like this, but that's only can only go so far. So I don't have to get me right. I don't have to get myself right. I can make mistakes of myself. I don't know how to take this analogy. It's like, I don't know if that's a way to do it, but I don't have to be the right me, whatever the right me is. Yeah, that's like that. You have this idea in your head, like you want to be this perfect person, right person, but then your life, when you live your life, you feel like, I don't know. Maybe that's not the right thing. That's to do with, let's say, character, standards. That can be objective. Having a character, integrity. Those things can be measured more objectively. So that's okay to have those kinds of standards. But then there are this other thing where your feelings, right? Your feelings. Sometimes it's hard to understand your feelings or your experiences. Yeah. So it's good to have standards, ethical standards, character. That's objective, I think. But then there's this other side to so that's also part of identity, is this character thing, which is an objective part of your identity. And then there's this sort of, it seems like there's this personal, very individual, quirky, or whatever you want to call it. That's for me. For me, that part of my identity is where my feelings exist, my emotions. Because my feelings and my emotions and all of that, they're just very difficult to pin down. Sometimes, I don't know. And that's also part of your identity, I think. I don't know. His identity... his identity... And I guess identity has to be partly objective, character. and partly subjective, which is your individual, the way you personally respond to things, or the way you're conditioned, your biology, your biological makeup, your social conditioning, your things like that. Your emotional life, your inner emotional life can be very personal. Anyway, so that's my rant. I didn't smoke today and no drink, but it was so difficult. Like it's pretty challenging. Well, the time is 4:17 p.m. and it is a challenge. It is difficult. Yeah.